The monarchy is the soul of the Thai nation. As the king arrives at this temple to pay respect to an old monk, respect to his purity and peace, the noise of the spotter plane, reminder of the king's constant danger, of Thailand's constant danger, grows louder and louder.
Your Majesty, how important is Buddhism for you, the precepts of Buddhism in your daily life as king?
Buddhist thought is rather complex and has many grades. There's the grade of Buddhism in the highest level is to attain absolute purity, which you call selfish motive, and that is true. It is selfish, purely selfish. But to attain this purity, you must do everything that is not selfish, which for you perhaps is a paradox. One must sacrifice, one must discard everything that one thinks that is one's own. Charity is one way to discard.
How important is meditation as a part of this process?
Meditation is a process that is very important because first you must have concentration. You must concentrate your mind so that you have a peace that is perhaps not lasting, but a peace in which you can see many things. To have the peace, the real peace, and then with this peace you will be able to see very clearly.
Usually my husband would come in earlier than I would and meditate, really meditate, because he could control his breathing and he could really concentrate. But I cannot concentrate and meditate yet. I'm learning. I only pray. But my husband said it's all right. That is the same thing as meditating.
Is it possible to be a practicing communist and a sincere practicing communist and also a sincere practicing Buddhist?
What do you call sincere practicing communist?
The man who believes in communism.
The man who wants to be on the top.
Well, a man who sincerely believes in a communist principle of doing things.
We have sincerity is difficult to define. You may be sincere, but you may be wrong. So I don't know what is this word sincerity doing here. Practicing communist, usually the one who practices politics in any doctrine wants to be on the top. If you think of Buddhism, one doesn't want to be on the top because there's no top, there's no bottom. It's just pure purity.
I'm never afraid for my life because I believe in what the Buddha taught us, that never dwell in the past, never look at the future, doing your best now, and then you can be sure that the result would be good. So I pray every day for the strength to go on and work hard for the benefit of the Thai people. It's extraordinary when your mind is at peace, tranquil, then you don't feel the tiredness so much. You don't mind the pain or tiredness. Just like the monk, the one I have here, he died of cancer at the throat. I asked him whether he feel the pain or not. He told me that if your mind is tranquil, then you don't feel any pain, not at all. You feel only that you have done the best of your life for the others. He said that's the only way to achieve happiness.
How do you both reconcile your faith in Buddhism with its emphasis on not taking life, no bloodshed, with your role as head of the armed forces of an army and its campaign at the moment?
This is a problem. This is a problem, but when a soldier holds a gun, this gun should be intended to shoot. And shoot what? Shoot an enemy. That is a living being. But if he holds that gun with the intention of guarding, preserving his country, with this intention, he is not sinful. And even if he has somebody who comes and it's the enemy, he must shoot. He has to shoot. Why? Because he has the intention of guarding his country, of preserving his country. And, by the way, also the religion. If the enemy comes, the country is gone, is destroyed, there's no religion and there's no good.
Loving kindness is the real thing one should give to other person. To give, not to take only, to give, to love. So that's the reason my husband and I can work year after year, day after day, without being ill. But we know that when it's time to die, nobody can escape. So it's better that we contribute as much as we can to society and reserve some small limited time for us. At first, I was very much afraid of death. But later on, I met a great teacher, a monk, who told me never to be afraid of death because it's natural occurrence. If you have good intention towards the others and you have done all you can do for your country and for human beings, even if you died, your soul or spirit or mind will be in peace